friends? We're going to Meps again. I hope you can hear me over my car because it is on. So I just want to say a few things about Meps and tips in the morning before you drive to get there is to make sure that you have all of your stuff. So your recruiter should send you some forms to print off or even give them to you. Right now they're sending them because COVID. To have them, you need an ID card, maybe even 2 forms of ID, and then also your social security card if you have one. I think everyone is supposed to have one. I don't know. I would suggest bringing a folder to keep everything all organized, because when you're in there, you're not allowed to have like your purse or backpack. And as a woman, I keep everything in my purse and I'm not allowed to have it. So without something to hold on to, I'm lost. So I always bring a folder. So just kidding, I'm not lost, but I just don't like carrying my literal social security card in my back pocket. So take a folder. All right, I have to drive to the hotel right now. Oh my God, my voice is so deep in the morning. I have to drive to the hotel right now to get my temperature checked and check in, and then I drive to Meps. Let's go. Oh, and what I'm doing today is I'm like submitting more fingerprints. That's literally it. So cool. Update, I'm having a literal crisis. I went to the address that Google said, because like you can just Google Maps hotel and whatever city you're in, and it took me to a different hotel at which I stayed at last time. So I don't know if they changed the hotel because of COVID. So, and my recruiter's not answering his phone calls, and Adam's also not answering because he took me last time. And so I drove to Meps, and I'm gonna go nicely ask someone at the door if they can give me directions to the correct hotel so I can go get my temperature checked. I feel like they're gonna yell at me. Oh, women in the military always pull through. Oh my God. Okay, so I went to Meps and I got in line because I was just gonna be like, bite the bullet and look like a dumbass when I got up there and asked, hey, can you help me find the hotel? And there was this really nice Marine in line, like actually like active duty, and I asked her like, hi, I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I cannot find the hotel. I'm directionally challenged. My recruiter's not answering the phone. He's not answering my text messages. My boyfriend who took me last time is not answering his phone. And I went to the hotel that Google said to go to, and it's the wrong one. And she's like, oh yeah, no, here's the address. And she helped me find it on Google Maps, looked at my documents to make sure I had all the right documents, and then was like you have to get there before 8, like hurry. Oh my God, women in the military always pull through. And now I have to hurry. Okay, bye. We have made it to the correct hotel. As soon as it was like, turn right on this same drive, I was like, yes, we're here. Oh my goodness. And on top of being extraordinarily helpful, she was just nice. She was just really nice. And like, took the time to make sure I had the right form and asked the liaison like, hey, is it okay if she has this form? And the guy was like, yeah, it's cool. Like, she went the extra mile. She wasn't just like, oh yeah, no, it's not this hotel, it's this hotel. She literally made sure I had the right address typed into my phone, told me I had to be there on time, like, and went the extra mile to find it, made sure I had all the right paperwork. So freaking nice. Let's go. I made it back to Meps on time. So I got to the hotel and I was like, yes, it's the right place. Went in, got my temperature taken, super quick and easy. Super quick and easy. It's really interesting because some recruiters drive their recruits to Meps, and my recruiter doesn't even answer the phone when I'm lost. He called me back though and was like, hey, you're good? And I was like, now I am. I was resourceful and went to Meps and asked someone for directions and looked like a f***ing idiot. But what's new? It is what it is. Alright, it's time to go. Gotta mask up. I have masks that cover like less of my face, but like I kind of like this one. Like it's big, but like that's the point, right? I don't want to catch COVID. That sounds like a waste of time. It's hot! It's okay. So that was a lot. Okay, so I get in there and I start doing all my stuff. I want to change a couple things for like paperwork reasons, like people who they can call and stuff, and so I go to change that. I don't have my phone with me obviously, and the guy was at training, so he didn't know that I could actually leave the building because I'm not doing my physical. And so I had to call my mom and ask for information from my mom, which was fine. And then I got that done, and then my transcripts weren't uploaded, and then I forgot my PIN because I'm actually dumb. God. And then we reset my PIN, so that was a mess. that I like signed the documents with, because you don't just like, you sign it digitally with like a pin that you set, and I forgot it because I'm stupid, and so I had to wait for an email to get it reset back. And then they were like, oh well, while you're waiting for that email to come in, there's another girl that's out there, so we're gonna have her come in. And then she did, and then I was sitting out there for literally 40 minutes, and it came in like the minute after they had me sit down in the waiting room. It came in, the email, and I was like, okay. So I had to sit there and wait for 40 minutes and watch like Impractical Jokers, and there were a bunch of Trump ads on the TV, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. And then I went in and signed the documents, and then we were all set, and now I get to go home. The people at the desk are so nice. They were all three Army people, and they saw that I had Air Force on my name tag, and they were like, oh, you're going in the Air Force. And I was like, yes. And they were like, you should request an Army base. And I was like, why would I do that? And they're like, because you get paid extra money, because the Army bases aren't up to the Air Force's living standards, so you get paid extra for living in an Army base. And I'm like, your bases are that bad? And they're like, no, your bases are just that good. So might be requesting an Army base to see extra money. But anyways, I'm done, and it's before 12. It's only like 10:38. So yeah, I'm gonna go get food because I haven't eaten at all today. Shout out to that lady who really helped me today. Oh my god, I would have screwed up today even more if I couldn't have made it to the hotel on time, which I did. Also, I met a dude at the hotel who's like, he has the same recruiter as I do, and he's here for the PICAT today, and which is the confirmation test for your ASVAB, by the way. And so we met at the hotel, and I was like, oh yeah, like who's your recruiter? He told me his recruiter was. I was like, oh cool, well, I'll see you at Meps. And so I drove here. This guy showed up literally like an hour later, and I was like, hey, you finally made it. And he's like, yeah, I got really lost. And I was like, it's like 10 minutes away. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get food. Bye.